Good morning, everyone. Good morning from UK and everyone from Uganda. So this is our weekly meeting for One Map. We share progress every week and we invite people to talk to us, put comments, and so on. So today I'm going to dwell into some progress that we have made, and we are looking forward to do plenty of other things soon. So let me just share the presentation. So as I mentioned last week, we have plenty of partners on board, and especially I would like to mention Hush Avocado, who started this movement, and they have done plenty of groundwork, especially under the leadership of Richard. He, and I hope he will join us soon. Um, and having that baseline and the development and the call from, especially from the avocado uh, uh, community, I was invited to join this project. And when I came to Uganda on 31st, we had a 1 week celebration, which you can always see on YouTube. We have two videos on our celebration, 1 week celebration for Has avocado or avocado in general. And during that, we met Professor Nepe from Africa Innovation Institute, and they are our partner. So now we are three leading this program. And of course, it is just about shaping the program by three of us, but we have plenty of other partners who are equally strategic and important, especially the farmers community who will make this happen. And we are bringing this project for the farmers by the farmers. And therefore, we are looking forward you to join this weekly meeting every time so that you can talk to us directly. So I want to just reiterate the concept or the objective of this program, that it is mainly on integrated agroforestry solution, a campaign that responds through 7 integrated pillars. And especially what we want is that we want to grow a climate smart avocado agroforestry. And this would lead us, to the orchards, especially with different species. Of course, we are highly interested in hass avocado, but there are also other species or that can give us byproducts, and therefore we are not just focusing on hass avocado. We want it, but we can equally have better species or the traditional species as well. Of course, this program is more on soil restoration. We have seen that uh, Africa in general has the highest impact, climate change impact, and is the soil is degrading at an accelerated rate. However, this also offers us the opportunity to increase the soil quality and make it a defense uh, solution to address the climate change problem. Equally, it can also give us um, uh, better productivity, which can lead us to prosperity for farmers. What we are trying to do here is also making a whole supply chain from the land management, soil qualities to the end of the fruit that goes to the market. And therefore, I think the soil restoration program is highly important here. Um, there are projects that are going on with FAO and many other high global institutions who are working on soil. And I request everyone to understand what soil is your farm, or like your farm is what soil. You need to understand the quality of the soil that you have at your farm. And we are going to bring that also as a knowledge. We will train, or we will equip you to understand, and we will also give you training for that. We are working on it, and soon we will be delivering this very short and simple training and booklets for you to go through it. Of course, you all know better, so even anyone who can input into the knowledge are welcome to join us. And uh, next, we are working on water retention and land regeneration. uh, I have come to know from you all that avocado needs plenty of water, and therefore we are going to work on water management systems. Water management is not like water is available in Uganda. However, it is not sophisticated managed to allow our farms to get enough water, as well as there is a scarcity of clean water and other things. So we want to have a solution that can provide better solutions for water management. Of course, we are focusing on digitalization, and today I will talk a little bit more on how we are going to do that. Um, So I will follow up that in the following slides. However, and then next, what we want is farmer aggregation system. We know that there are plenty of farmers in the region. Uh, However, they are segregated, fragmented. They don't know who is around us and so on. And that is what we are going to do through the digitalization platform as well, that we will understand who is around you. You will also understand who is around you, and you will be able to communicate with them, connect with them, and get better informed about what collective action we can do. As and finally, we are getting ready for EUDR market. I have come to know that the EU, that is European market, is especially working on Northern Corridor to make it strong and get enough supply to Europe. European avocado is highly is within a priority product for them to import, and I think that is where we are looking forward. Again, EUDR is something like it is European Union deforestation regulation, which just now is applied or implemented only for 11 products. However, we also want to make sure that wherever we grow avocado, we are not disturbing the ecosystem of forest anymore. And therefore, we need to also be considering this compliance within our activities. And that is why we think that um, this regulation will help us to see where we are growing our avocado and so on. So having this, finally, our end objective is to get into carbon credit market, which can bring an extra revenue to the farmers. However, I would like to stress, I have stressed this point again and again, but again, I would like to mention that carbon credit revenue, or getting into carbon credit, or achieving carbon credit compliance, is the end goal. To do that, we will have to go through several steps like digitalization, understanding soil, intervening our practices in a way that they become more sustainable. The soil is more quality rich and is able to sequester carbon. We are able to reduce the carbon, that is carbon removal, removing from the overall carbon content. I know these are new terminologies for farmers because we have never had this type of knowledge around carbon before. And therefore, you don't need to worry so much about it. It is all about making sure that your soil is more healthy. More healthy soil is more carbon rich soil. And that can give us more productivity and prosperity. That is the end, core subjective objective of this program. So let me reiterate that we are focusing on West Nile, Northern and Eastern region. However, since we have been dwelling into this, we are trying to now understand more and more about how we can support this region. And we may consider including our central region in the geographic focus. So, of course, we are in planning stage. We did some feasibility study, and we are understanding that there might be a need to also consider central region. We will understand more, and then we include that. What is our focus is that we want to spatially bring the smallholder farmers cluster within a district or within a village uh, in one area to bring them together. I understand also that cooperative networks are not so much established in Uganda. That is what I understood. But there are very good model examples as well. So we would like to bring these model examples and help other groups to form a cooperative and join the cooperative network, which would be more, systematic and more organized way of doing things. And finally, of course, we want to create one resilient landscapes. Just now, it is these regions have been identified as vulnerable to climate change, and therefore we are focusing on especially these regions. I also understand that western and southern parts of Uganda have high interest in this project, and during second phase, we will consider them as well. We will see how we want to include them because they also have a high interest in this. Um, so that is what we want. I wanted to highlight today again. Um, so here we are focusing on 1 million avocado campaign, uh, seedlings program. Of course, we are also having this big phase as we have understood. This is all an in implementation timeline. Phase one, that is within 6 months, we want to understand pilot district launch and diverse farmers who will fill up the farm registration form, which I will be talking soon in the next two slides. Um, and then we want to roll out the training. During the first phase, you will get the training how to uh, register yourself, and that is what I'm definitely working on it in this week, and so we will deploy that tool to you, and then we want to focus on the best practices that we want to share. And finally, we get into how we monitor the carbon emissions from each and every farm or tree. And we are ready to export by 2 years' time. I know by the end of 2 years, we will have this infrastructure ready, but then after 2 years, you will have fruits and you will be one of the farmers from One Map who will be exporting. So this is the plan. Now, I have mentioned digitalization several times and why it is important. Let me give you example that I have seen many organizations who have helped people to plant trees. They also look after the trees for or give specific advices and all the resources to farmers for 3 or 4 years or maybe 5 years, but then they are exited from the project. After this, or during even 5 years, farmers get the trees or they plant the trees, but what happens to those trees after 5 years? We don't have any, report or monitoring of that. And I have heard that nearly 2 to 3 million trees in specific region are planted. But what does that impact bring benefits to the farmers, to the environment? That is missing, that is not known. And therefore, we want to trace everything and make a case that these can help restore the land, one thing. We also want to restore the land. We want to show people that we can prosper through this activity. We want to show that farmers can become stewards of environmental regenerative practices, and they can play an important role in bringing the solutions for climate change. What I mean by climate change, if this is a new word for you, you have been experiencing, like, not only you, the world has been experiencing of extreme cold and extreme heat at certain times which we never experienced before. And this not only affects human as such, but it affects the soil and the environment and the ecosystem that we have. And because we are using the ecosystem for our services and products, it is degrading. We have to give now enough back to the ecosystem so that it can keep delivering the services and products that we want. Our economy cannot survive if the ecology is not surviving or not regenerating. And that's the basic idea for us. So digitalization is very important. It will give us real-time data to understand what is happening, where is happening, how much we are growing, and so on, where we are, and so on. So we will be able to analyze the real-time data to understand what is the best intervention we can put so that we achieve our objectives. That's the intention for digitalization. And therefore, each one of you will have to be a part of digital system. So what we are going to do, we are going to share you a form in a way that we can collect all these things. We have done for few people already, but we are going to collect like full name, number, email, country, state, and so on. And we are going to have a simple form for you to fill up. Of course, the data is yours. Each one data will be your, and we are not going to share it with anyone else, and it will be just your data. Uh, Only the anonymous data will be out. Anonymous meaning that we will not give any personal data to anyone. We will only understand where the tree lies and how we are growing. It can be coded. Each tree will be coded, so they will not know uh, anything about you or your farm. So we have partnered with an international registry to get this done, and therefore we will be bringing you a community program, field evidence and verification readiness in a governed chain. And what we are going to do, so within this platform, you will find 1 million avocado tree map program, and you can see here connected field structure. You can see here that cooperatives or farmers, nurseries, everyone will show up here. Just now we are 0 because we haven't uploaded your data yet. So this is how we will be showing the how many we have and tracking our progress. You will be getting an unique code where you will be invited to put all your details, where you will be asked like this: country, region, district, and so on. And we will see our pilot readiness within few months, 1 or 2 months. We will see that. We will also be able to, um, uh, work on what works for us and not. So it will be tailored specially for One Map Avocado. And this is what we will try to develop: an aggregation platform for every stakeholder who joins us, who join our One Map Avocado program. So now in what we have in phase 1, so we are undergoing phase 1 at the moment, and we want to, first of all, like as I said, we will create an unique code for each farmer, and which would be verified through contact stakeholders and build live partner directory. So we, as I said, we will be looking at that. We will also be looking at, how we can then bring all these stakeholders in one group or one area together. And that will increase our capacity to connect with each other and manage things better. So this is uh, actually we will be focusing on 1 and 2. Uh, Activity 1 and 2. So building the supplier and partner database and verifying nursery capacities. We are focusing just now on these two to have that, and then we go step by step for the further action plan. So what we want is that we want to maximize the value of existing this stakeholder base. We are asking you to join us, give your in-kind support. This support is going to bring you return of investment of your time and support. Uh, be assured about that. We are going to develop this decentralized supply chain, and it will be helping each and every partner who joins this chain. So this is what we are planning to do this time. I mean, in this 1 or 2 months, we are going to send you soon the invitation to join our digital directory. And that is how I think I can stop. partner with us growing Uganda avocado industry. And I thank you so much for joining. We have this, you can reach out to me, Richard, or Professor John Nape uh, on anything, any questions you may have. So thank you for joining for this meeting. I welcome anyone if they have question uh, to questions or any comments on this. Thank you. Mike, may I know where are you speaking from and what you do?
It's still good morning here in Kampala.
Mm-hmm.
I happen to be a farmer based in the central. Uh,
Okay.
there is a district called Buyukwe on the lakeshore areas of Lake Victoria. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm a farmer involved in Hass avocado, in coffee as well, with a bit of intercropping here and there. Then thank you for these invitations and a good eye openers, especially when you spoke about the 7 pillars of the integrated agroforestry solutions. Now, did I hear you right that you are focusing on West Nile and eastern part of the country? Then I was also asking myself whether I'm in the right forum because might not be one of the key priorities since I'm based in the central. You may
Yes,
clarify that further.
thank you. Thank you so much. That is important for us. We initially thought we are going to just focus on these three areas, but we are in consideration of bringing central in. So I would just ask you to, I don't know if you have filled expression of interest form, uh, and if not, I can share that with you and you fill out because that is in consideration how we can increase our scope as well. Definitely, there are other things going on along with this big project. Like within this project, there would be uh, some things that we would like central to be involved in. So definitely, you are welcome to put in expression of interest form. That is the first requirement. So we know about you and we can see within our analysis that yes, there are few people in Central who would like to join.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me
Yeah,
get that.
yes, please.
Mhm.
If you have not filled up, I will ask Jesse to share the form with you. Like we generally put the form on the. Are you in the Uganda community group?
Mm. Okay. Because, yeah, let me see. There was an expression of interest which I completed last month.
Okay,
I don't know
then
whether it's
you
about the same training in September, no, October.
right?
Around,
Yes.
yeah. I also got the feedback. Yes.
Okay, then
Yeah.
that is okay. If you are within our list, definitely we will consider you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How about Linian?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm calling from Kampala. That's where I am right now, but my farm is in Imbali. And I can see the roadmap, and I'm really excited about the entire program that has been laid out. However, I'm wondering for us who already have our farms are already producing. Is there any collection center around Mbale, so that my farm managers can bring there the seeds to sort out those that can be exported or those that we can get maybe ready market? Because after 2 years I've seen, but right now I have fruits on the farm and I don't know how to sell them out. So that market connection is what I'm excited about. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much for mentioning this. We are working on that. I will reach out to you just in 2, 3 days. Our strategy on that. We have identified that plenty of people are already having fruits, but not a market, and we are working on it. Absolutely. So, sure, we are working on it, and in 1 or 2 days, you will receive something from us.
Thank you very much. Thank
Yeah,
you very much indeed. Yeah.
thank you. How about another mic we have here? Okay, no worries. I think we can close this meeting with these important notes from two of you. Uh, send these both things are into consideration. We will definitely reach out to you for with further information. Thank you so much.
Hello. Okay.
Oh yes, hello, Mike. Would you like to speak?
Yeah, thank you, Doctor. I am another mic. So we are two mics on this forum.
Yes.
We are excited about the progress and what you are planning for us. It is very motivating, and we are working hard to make sure that our farms reach your standards. I like the carbon business you talked about. So we need to do a lot as far as the soils are concerned, and we are eagerly waiting to hear about the soils, what you have for the soils, and what can we do so that we are able to meet the standards of the carbon stuff you are sharing with us. However, I'm also in Central Region. I'm in Mitiana side, and right now I'm on my farm, so I had to run very fast to have your meeting and to attend, which I find very, very, very important and critical to be part of it. However, being in the Central Region, somehow I feel that some opportunities we might miss them because you've shared that you are going to deal with the Eastern, Northern, and West Nile, which is far away from the Central Region. However, the same mic you told to register, which I think I should also register, and any other business that we may need to have from you and also contact you, we request you to allow us to continue attending and also listening on the program so that we can also benefit from. So that otherwise, that is what I wanted to share with you. I'm in Central and we'll be missing the other bit. But the other areas where you think that we are able to benefit, please allow us to be part of the forum. Thank you.
Thank you so much. No, you will not be missing anything. That's why we want you to actually put the expression of interest. So we know that everyone is at a different level of this pathway, right? From some of them are having land, some of them are having seedlings, some of them are having ready-made trees. And so we are trying to scope everything, and definitely I will reach out in just 2 days. Because we have realized that we are already in discussion, and we'll reach out to you with proper information. And what I saw, of course, people are at the moment there is a ready supply, and people are looking for the buyer, and we will work out for that as well. So thank you very much for putting this to my attention, and it is rightly also in our discussion. So definitely we will do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.